Hello and welcome everyone, Tyrael here, and I thought I'd round off the end of my existence as a Town Hall 7 with my favorite troops. Balloons will always be my favorite troop. Now, some of you may be saying, yeah, but what about Valkyries? You're always talking about Valkyries. What do you mean balloons are your favorite troop? Balloons will always be my favorite troop. They will always have a special place. But Valkyries, I do like very much because they're very unique in the fact that they do exactly what balloons do, only they do it intentionally. Balloons kill multiple buildings at once, except in a base like this, because this guy has all these little compartments, which is annoying as hell, because my balloons won't work anywhere except the core, which is nice. And I completely missed with that lightning spell. Seriously, wizards, you had to move right as I was dropping the spell. But this is another reason to love balloons. If you can't tell, I'm trying to get everyone to love balloons. They go over top of the clan castle troops. Clan castle troops kill like 2 of them, and they kill all the rest of the clan castle troops. What's not to love? They are a floating lightning spell, and I guess technically I wouldn't call them a floating earthquake spell. In fact, I still haven't seen an earthquake spell in action. No one's used it against me. No one's used it in Clan Wars as far as I've seen. So I have not seen it in the game yet. I haven't seen anyone use it. I know it's in the game and I can see it inside my spell factory that I still need to upgrade, but I haven't seen the spell actually being used. I thought now would be a good time to explain why I've been posting so few videos and why that's going to continue for a little while. So for the past little while I've been very busy. I work a fair amount, too much to make a lot of videos. I can't prioritize YouTube as much as I would like because of work, because I gotta make money, and YouTube does make me some money. It's nice, but it's not, you know, living money. It's not I'm eating money. It's, oh, that's nice to have money. It's not a lot. I'll put it at that. It's a decent amount, I'll admit that, and when I was able to post every single day, it was a fairly decent amount. I actually cannot tell you, it's against policies for me to tell you how much it actually is, but it was decent. It was a nice number, still not a living, but it was a nice number. It was nice to have. I can't make that much anymore. I'll just put it at I'm making about half as much now that I'm posting every other day, which makes some sense. Maybe a little less than half, because I can't post every other day. So it's still alright. Still nice to have, but I still have to focus on real job, real work. And have to focus on balloons. The only problem with them, they're so freaking slow. Would have had 100%, but they're just too damn slow. And I'd rather focus on this loot. 328,000 gold. That is nice. And what you gotta do, I know I'm going off topic again, but what you gotta do, find that air defense, rage it, and then realize after everything's deployed that you forgot the rage, not the rage, the air defense up top. My brain just went out there. But I forgot that air defense up top. So I guess my brain went out twice. Once during the attack and once just now. But back to what I was saying. So I've been focusing on that recently and focusing on mispronouncing word. I've been focusing on that recently, and coming up, starting, oh wow, it's next week. I'd completely forgotten. I'm going to be taking a crash course that will have me in a classroom 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. Now, combine that with everything else I have to do. That is all of my time, plus an extra 4 hours a day that I need to create. So now I need to have 28-hour days. I'll make it happen. But I'll still make sure to upload at least every other day for all the month of July, or well, I guess starting next week through August, and then at the end of, not the end of August, the end of the course, which is the first week of August, my brain has really stopped working. Then I'll be able to post probably about every single day. I really wish I could. It's not the fact that, well, I do have less time to play. I'm not able to be on Clash of Clans as much. I've pretty much halted my push, and right now Tyrael is just sitting up there At 3850, yeah, I was at 3950. I lost 100 because I'm an idiot. But 3850 with his town hall outside, I was actually testing that. Someone suggested, you know, if you put your town hall outside at 3900, somewhere in there, you are going to get sniped for 1 trophy every time. I was entirely skeptical. I thought someone at 3700 was just going to slam me for a free 2 stars. But it actually has worked. Every single time I've been 1-starred. They just take the town hall and leave. Some guy at like 4200 is taking it for 1 trophy and just leaving me. That is the best suggestion I have received in a very long time. So whoever suggested it, I think it was multiple people, thank you very much. I have not had enough time to actually sit down and push as hard as I should, so I'm actually losing less trophies than I would if I just left my town hall inside like I was going to. You saved my push, effectively, and I should be able to get back to that before mid-July. I should be able to get back to that top 200 trophy roulette deal, but for now, it's gonna sit around there because I just don't have the time, because I know I'm gonna have the time like one weekend or something, and I'm gonna push to like 4,100 trophies, and then I'm gonna realize I don't have time to play for 5 days, but I can't buy a shield, and then I go through that, and suddenly I'm back down at 3,800 again, only I'm $40 poorer. $40, not that much, but still, a lot to spend on a game. I could buy a whole new game for that, so if I'm gonna spend the $40 on pushing, I'd like to be able to keep the trophies I make, although I would get to Titan League, which would be really cool. I'm already getting into that trap I talked about in that update video. As soon as these new league came out, I'm just like, I'm never going to be in Legend League, but I want to be a Titan forever. Just like I've been a champion for the past, like, almost 2 years. Almost. Kinda. No, not 2 years. How long has it been? 1.5 years at least. As a champion, and now what am I going to do that with Titan? I'm going to stay at 4,000 trophies for the next 2 years or something until they come out with a new league and I got to push up to Legend because now the top player is 6,000 trophies. That's how it's going to be for me. I'm just going to try and stay, you know, 1 under insane for no reason other than it looks cool. I want it. That's literally my entire motivation for 90% of the games I play. It looks cool. I want it. That is really the only reason I farmed a fully max base. 1, to prove that I could do it, but 2, it looks cool. I want it. I really did. And I bet that surprises some people. People were like, oh, he wanted to be like the best of the game. He wanted to set a record or something. That was a nice side thing, but it looked cool and I wanted it. And I had the time back then. I don't have the time now. But come August, I will have the time again. So really all I've had the time for is posting a video now every other day, logging in for clan wars, farming a little on Tiny, not as much as I should, not as much as I need to by far. And other than that, the only other game I play right now is World of Warcraft, and that's only in the evenings a couple nights a week just because it's scheduled with other people, and that's it. I don't get on, you know, in the mornings or afternoons, just a couple evenings. I really don't have time for anything else. But I will soon. Hopefully. Yes. I want to. And I can't do Clash of Clans streams for the time being, but those will probably be back in August too. Because Clash of Clans stream, you gotta keep up with it. I haven't been able to recently, and I wouldn't be able to anytime soon. So it would just be time and money spent, and progress on followers just lost. It's great to connect with you, but it's also time to upgrade to Town Hall 8 as well. And I do like connecting with you guys. Don't get me wrong. Look at all those new things. Look at that. New Spell Factory. And I get those skeleton traps, which I'm not even going to arm. But Town Hall 8, 8 days away. 8 days until I create that clan. And probably 8 days until I pronounce clan correctly, because I'm stumbling over my words. God damn it. But anyways, I do have a lot of walls left, but in the next 8 days, even with only farming a little, I can have more than half done. And you know what? That's fine. And I don't need level 9 barracks. I don't need my, you know, gold mines up. I mean, that's just extra time. I'm not even using them. I mean, they're getting farmed off of me, alright? If I'm off for a full day, they're getting farmed off me. And I got nothing left in my lab except the minions. I really should do something about that. But until then, I will be back to full strength in August full every day and streaming and everything in August, hopefully. But until then, thank you for putting up with me. I'll see you next time. Tyrael, out.